Well, hello there, folks. How you doing? This is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗿 coming at you once again. Appreciate you cracking over this video. Friends, what I'm going to be doing on this video is just really giving perspective. I think perspective is so vitally important. You guys know we've been screaming this project from the rooftops, and I'll be here and there addressing just some people, including them in this perspective demonstration, just different random names. And of course, as anytime I do a video like this, I put it to YouTube so you guys can share it. And if I don't use your name and you're watching this, you can just simply replace some of the names you see and just include your name, because what you're going to see, it functions and operates for everyone, with everyone receiving in the same fashion. Okay. But understand, we say this is the greatest project on the planet, folks, but we have to give perspective because it's very, very important, because many times as people are watching a presentation, they sort of kind of box us in with other things that they've experienced and things of that nature. And I know I've been involved in the direct sales network marketing industry for 18 years. No, our operation isn't network marketing. It's no pyramid or Ponzi type scheme or scam, but it functions totally different than anything else out there, folks. This is what the business world has been overdue for, something different. And this platform here brings it in every which way, shape, form, or fashion. But instead of me just, talking about it, because that could come across as hype, I'd rather just, just get into the nitty gritty and really just have you to really see a different perspective. And I believe once I'm finished, you'll have a different perspective of our operation. You'll see how incredible it is. So to do so, I want us to see, I got a couple of things queued up here. So this is a chart. The chart, the below chart shows us the MLM success rate, which is widely ignored by the whole industry, okay? As you scroll down here, you're seeing right now, MLM has a 0.4% success rate. This is what's caused a lot of trepidation. A lot of people have gotten involved in network marketing or MLM or direct sales. It has many different names for it. Okay, minimize that here real quick. Okay, it has many different names for it, ladies and gentlemen. But my point is, look at the success rate. A lot of people get involved and they really don't like it, mainly because they don't really make a lot of money that typically gets hyped or projected, because it has a lot of dynamics in it that don't cater to the masses of people succeeding, okay? And you can see other industries where they got gambling, it has a higher success rate than MLM. Illegal pyramids have a higher success rate than MLM. But look over here at a wage job, okay? Wage job is 100%. The reason that is, folks, because it's already contractually agreed upon that when you put in work anytime, every time, and all the time, okay, whatever your rate is per hour, or if you're receiving salary, you're going to receive a predictable, secured, unavoidable outcome through a paycheck. And based on what you make an hour, it's going to add up to what you are subject to get paid per hour. I'm talking about before taxes and all that stuff that they take out. But it is predictable, 100% secured that you're going to receive that money, okay? So that's why it's 100%, okay? That's why a lot of people gravitate to a job, because they know they're going to get a predictable, unavoidable result after putting in whatever amount of hours that they work for the week, correct? Now, I want to go over here, because the focus is here, this 0.4% success rate. So I want to open up a website here, go to my Safari. It's called Business for Home, okay, website. And on this website, folks, it shows the list of the top income earners list in the industry. Now, there's some people here making some significant money, okay? Even with a 0.4% success rate. Look, you got people making 1.5 million estimated per month. You got people making $1 million a month, 867,000, 800,000, 600,000 from Dexter Yeager, okay? Understand, folks, rest in peace, God rest his soul. Dexter Yeager is no longer, he's transitioned, and yet he's still on the top income earners list. That's because these people have taken the time out to build a sales force to build a huge organization, but understand the dynamics of it doesn't cater to the masses of people winning. So when you talk about something having a 0.4 success rate, I want y'all to remember Dexter Yeager receiving over $600,000 a month, okay? Now there's other incomes that you can click next. You know, it goes lower. Some people making $50,000 a month, $70,000 a month. But my point is, okay, 97% of people never get to this list. And they're typically on a revolving door, going to company to company to company, and typically you're only seeing the same people always having the big breakthroughs and receiving these types of income, okay? But let me show you something. So even with these guys making this kind of money, let me go to my board here. Because again, it's all about perspective, right? Find my marker, here we go. So we're gonna use this as Amway, right? Amway, okay? Now, let's say, for example, you know, in Amway, okay, let's say you got involved, and let's say you brought in a friend, then maybe you brought in a coworker, maybe a church member, maybe your mom, or even a cousin, okay, or anything like that, okay. Now, with things having a low success rate, okay, 0.4%, okay, that's gonna look something similar to this here, meaning that you may make money or have a breakthrough in residual income, but then with it being a low percent success rate, basically that's less than 1 out of every 10. But we're going to use this in this example. Let's say 1 out of every 10 succeeded, which is higher than 0.4. That's like 10%, okay? Or maybe just 1%. So, but then friend didn't make any money. Okay? Coworker don't make any money. Church member, no money. Mom and nor cousin, okay? But one person did. And so that's why typically in these models, it becomes a numbers game. Why? Because 1 out of every 10 is going to succeed, or whatever someone's percentages may be. As you gain more personal development, maybe you develop more in different skills, maybe how to sell, how to present, how to, you know, articulate the rebuttals, do, you know, presentations over and over, have a system in place, all of that, maybe it can increase your percentages. But it is a known universal statistic that 0.4% only succeed, which creates a lot of trepidation, okay? Where people only think all of those that are at the top make all the money. And in some retrospect, that is true. Okay? But ladies and gentlemen, I want to stay with the company Amway. And I want to show you, okay, if Amway had our payout system, let me show you how this would look in Amway. I want to ask you a question after I show you this. Now listen. Let me go here. Share my screen here. Read to you what we are about and what we're doing, okay? So folks, we're heading up the global expansion of a digital wallet on the blockchain that behaves like PayPal and Cash App. We're currently looking for strategic partnerships to divert the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. The result of partnering with us means unavoidable and scalable residual cash flow for anyone and everyone from this day forward. Folks, with no skill set is required. I like to say there is zero resistance to the result, because when there's no skill set required, everyone's able to win. Start receiving the cash flow you desire or want today, okay? So I just want you to understand what we are about. So when we say that we behave like PayPal and Cash App, okay? My question to you is this: when accounts open up in the PayPal or Cash App ecosystem, do they just receive from a handful of accounts, a few accounts, or do they receive from every account in their ecosystem? They receive from every account. And folks, it's already proven, okay, to be a trusted success model because they put together a strategy that incentivized, okay, them and having their accounts open up and their ecosystem expanding. As a matter of fact, okay, right now there's close to about 420 million active account members with PayPal. And they're projected over the next 5 years to go from 400 and some million to over 700 million active accounts, folks. Okay. Now, understand, those accounts are gonna be opened up by individuals. It's not gonna be opened up by aliens. It's gonna be opened up by folks that are gonna be opening up a PayPal account this week, the week after this, the next month, the month after that, the month after that, and the month after that. Okay. They already got their systems in place and their incentives and their strategies in place for that to take place. But here's the question. We're going to be opening up all those accounts for them, but how much of that money they're going to be having to cash flow to us? Zero. Big fat zero, right? Now listen, in our ecosystem, watch this. Every time an account opens, we all do a one-time out of pocket to activate the account that we only have to do once. And when that happens, folks, watch this, that money is gonna get broken up, okay? It's gonna get broken up and it's gonna have 10 businesses prior received from that one, okay, account that became active. So when account opens, 10 people prior are gonna receive money every single time, period. So let me show you how that looks. Now here again, let's pretend this happens in Amway, right? So let me just keep that there. So when you got involved, let's say in Amway, and when you open up an account, you got started, your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, 10 people prior received money. So then, let's say your friend gets started in Amway after you did. What happens? We're pretending this is the payout structure of our company. Friend got started, what's gonna happen? 10 people prior received. So that means you receive money and also your inviter, their inviter, etc. Coworker gets started, what's gonna happen? 10 people prior received, that's gonna be friend, more money to you, and inviter, their inviter, etc. Church member opens up an account, 10 people prior received, that's gonna be coworker, friend gonna receive more, you are gonna receive more, your inviter, etc. Mom opens up and gets involved in Amway. Church member receives money, coworker receives more money, friend more money, you more money, okay? Cousin gets involved. What happens? 10 people prior receive, mom, church member, co-worker, friend more money, and you more money. Here's my question, folks. Are y'all seeing the difference in perspective in terms of the success over here and how the success over here looks? Let me ask you a question. At Amway distributors, because they've had at least about 2 million people since they've been in existence, like back in early 1980 or 70 something, okay? If their payout structure was happening like this, to where anytime accounts opened up after theirs, that it was with absolute certainty, every time accounts open, they're gonna receive from every person that got involved after them. Would all these people still be in that company? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, without question. This is why, okay, we're screaming this thing from the rooftops, ladies and gentlemen, because this is how we receive over here, okay, with this operation that we're doing called Smarter Than Money, okay? This is a cooperative income model, folks, where all that's required is everyone to do a one-time low barrier of entry combined with a one-time simple low barrier of execution. Now listen to me. Since you and our model, watch this, since you and our model will receive from every account, okay? Every account that opens up after yours, okay? You're gonna receive from it from this day forward, from every account. You're not gonna have to wait on any number of accounts to open before you start receiving. When one account opens up after you, you're gonna receive money. When a second account, third account, fourth account, 100th account, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, you're receiving from every account that opens up following yours. Everyone receives that way in the same fashion. Since everyone receives from every account after theirs, every account that follows after theirs, how genius would it be for us to have a plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening? Let me say it again. Because all of us will continue to receive from every account that opens up after us. With our plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening, what does that also mean? No one stops receiving money. And so folks, with our plan of action, I'm gonna go into our dashboard because I want you guys to see the transparency along with me. I had to grab my power cord because my laptop juice is about to go out, okay? I want us not just to hear it, I want us to see it, okay? So I'm gonna use just a few names here from our Facebook group, and you guys can, of course, I'm gonna put this on YouTube video. If you share with folks, I want people to see, okay, with everyone receiving, is our success rate gonna be 0.4%? No, folks, okay? And understand, our plan of action caters to everyone winning because we're all just doing a little and it's collectively increasing everyone's ongoing residual results. And we can't move out of the way of the money because our only involvement is just gonna have 3 that we're gonna invite to open up an account after us, and they just do the exact same. So in essence, everyone that comes into our ecosystem, you're just gonna have 3 come right after you. Everyone's only doing it one time out of pocket, and everyone's just doing that one-time involvement of having 3 come after them. Now, with everyone having 3 come after them, it's multiplying and scaling, but what is it doing most importantly? It's securing that accounts never stop opening following everybody in our entire ecosystem. And as a result, no one stops receiving money here. Now, here's the beauty of this, that eliminates all skepticism. The money comes to us instantly. Not only does it come to us instantly, ladies and gentlemen, we're able to withdraw our monies 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You have 100% access to every penny in your account. And obviously, as you withdraw, this thing keeps duplicating. As no one stops ever receiving money, more money is going to come and replenish whatever you withdrew. And folks, it's coming to you not just one time, okay? We have it set up to where you can count on receiving the money month after month after month, okay? I just want you to hear it. I want you to see it, okay? So let me go into the back office here. Let me share my screen, okay? Now I already got an account, okay? Now this is a demonstration account. It's our co-op free dashboard. It is an exact replica of a live account and performs the exact same way. So guys, I want you to see the instantaneousness of it and how straightforward it is, okay? Because this is what we do to promote, okay? Is that we do the demonstration because it's important for everybody to see and witness and experience the transparency. Because a lot of things get put in front of people, and it's important for us to show you that you don't box us in with all of the operations, because we're not them. And when I mean rotation, guys, this is what I mean. Let me refresh this so it won't automatically log me out, okay? No one waits on any rotation, okay? We're not one of those gifting programs or anything like that. We're not a Ponzi or anything like that. So what I mean, there's no rotation here. So rotation is like this. It's basically a cycle of positions have to open up first before anybody receives money, okay? Normally you guys see it like this. So typically when you get started in this, you start right here. And then all these positions got to cycle through and be filled. This is with people, you know, paying out their money to get started. And once all these positions get filled, you don't go to the top, you go right here. And then all these positions got to get filled in again, and then you move up to right here. And then the positions got to be filled in again, then you move up here to the top. And then the positions got to be filled in again, and then when these positions are filled in, once you have gotten to the top, then you receive money right here, but you're the only person. But in our ecosystem, folks, when this account became active, you received. This account, you received money. Not just you, but 9 other people prior. Did y'all hear what I just said? When this account opened, this account, 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 you were receiving a micro payment from every account. You don't wait on any cycling. The beauty of that, the beauty of that dynamic, folks, is that money keeps coming through us throughout the week, throughout the days, and for some of us throughout the hours, because our organization has grown so widely, okay? We're receiving money every hour on hour. So the beauty of that, folks, is that remember, everyone's having 3. So let's say this was your 3, okay? Everyone's only having to do that one time. Got it? Now, our 3 are doing the same, that they only have to do what? One time. But the wallets, but the accounts that they referred, was that a part of our involvement or independent of our involvement? Folks, that was independent of our involvement. Now, when their 3, when your 3 does the same thing, they're going to receive instantly. But not only did they receive money, more money went to you. Then guess what? Their 3 are going to do the same thing. They're going to only do it what? One time. You know what's going to happen? Instantly, money's going to come to them. Instantly, more money's going to come to those that invited them, which are your 3. And guess what? Instantly, more money came to you. Folks, this is being done one time by everybody. And money keeps coming up and paying everyone in the success line. And this doesn't stop, ladies and gentlemen, because it just keeps going and keeps duplicating, okay? So let me show you. I just don't want you to hear it, right? So I'm going back here. Oh, let me share my screen, because I'll be talking and you guys not seeing nothing but me. So I'm going to go to our Facebook group here. I'm just going to select some names. So I'm going to go to our Facebook group, and I'm just going to choose some names just to incorporate on the demonstration here. So I'm going to choose, let's choose Devin Jennings, okay? Devin Jennings. So I'm going to come over here and write. So this is as if, Letitia, okay, is having Devin Jennings open up an account. Watch this. So Devin Jennings at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹.com. I'm just choosing random information for demonstration purposes. Now, there again, though this is a free dashboard, a demonstration account, ladies and gentlemen, it performs. It's an exact replica of a live account, okay? So I'm only going to do one account because I want you guys to see you don't have to wait on a certain number of accounts to come in before money comes to you. So I'm just going to do one. So let's do 47702. It signifies that I'm not a robot. And so that's literally all one does to have an account open. You're going to activate it with the one-time out of pocket. Now, to get those details, you're going to go to that website that I showed you guys when I read this. It's called smarterthanmoney.com. You go there, it's going to direct you to a business overview where you can watch. It's about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? So anyway, let me go back to where I was. So I'm going to hit the invite button here, and that is just as if Devin Jennings there opened up an account after Letitia. And folks, look how fast money is in Letitia's account. She went to zeros all across the board, to 875 here and 8750 there. Folks, no one ever has to wait on the money. Immediately as the accounts open, any of them, okay, money's going to come to everyone in the success line immediately. And all accounts that open up after you, you are always going to be one of the ones that receive from every single account that opens up after yours. And our plan of action secures what? Accounts never stop opening up after anyone. It's a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. But watch this, okay? So these accounts, we're going to say, are the involvement of Letitia, okay? So let's do two more. Remember, everyone's going to have three come right after them. So we're going to scroll down here. Let's do let me see. We're going to do a Kent Scantlin, okay? Let's do a Lisa Barnes. Let's do a Lisa Barnes here, okay? So we're going to come down here and do a Lisa Barnes. So I'm putting in Lisa Barnes. Just going to create a random email address here. And we're going to do one more person here. Let's do let me see. Let me get someone here. Let's do a Roger Duran here. Roger Duran, okay? I've never seen Roger spelled that way, but it's pretty cool. Roger Duran, is that correct? Roger Duran, yeah. Roger, no, it's supposed to be a U. Duran, okay? Put it on Roger Duran at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹.com. Bam. Okay, so just gonna add those two. Remember, everyone just has three. Come right after them. 13477. And we're gonna click invite there. And that is just as if Roger Duran and Lisa Barnes just opened up an account. And folks, look how instant. More money is in Letitia's account. She just went from 875 to 2625. And she went from 8750 to 26250. I go over here, you're gonna see the three accounts. They all opened up just today, May 23rd, May 23rd, May 23rd. There's Roger, there's Lisa, there's Devin. Now, let me take Lisa Barnes here, okay? Take Lisa Barnes. Now, these accounts were the involvement of Letitia. These were her 3 that she had come right behind her. She's only having to do 3. That's it. Now, the other part of this is her 3 are going to do the same. Each of them are going to have 3 come after them. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do all 3. I'm just going to do one account. But literally, as every account does it, okay, you're going to see the same result happen for everyone. So let's go back to Letitia's money here. Now, I'm going to keep Letitia's account open and live because I want you guys to see this live. Okay. So when I refresh her screen here, you see her money does not change. Okay. You see, it still stays the same. Now I'm gonna go over here to my Safari window and I'm gonna log in as the Lisa Barnes, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing now in Lisa Barnes' account. The same thing, nothing more, okay? Let's do the verification here. Okay, now when I log into Lisa's, she's gonna be at all zeros, okay? Because no accounts have opened up after hers. How many is Lisa only required to do? Just 3, who are also gonna do the same, okay? That is the strategic part of this. Because understand, folks, we're all doing this cooperatively. This is a cooperative income model where we're only doing something once, doing something small, and it's simple, okay? We're not out here trying to sell anybody on anything. We're just literally behaving like PayPal and Cash App. Because as accounts are opening up on their ecosystem, are they receiving just from a handful or a few or all of them? Every last one of them. Folks, you are receiving from every account after yours. And most of the accounts that open up are going to be independent of your involvement. Your only involvement was just to have 3 to come in after you that do the exact same. So we got to be strategic in who we want to bring in. No, we don't want to bring in no one that's not going to open up and do something that's only required once. That defeats the purpose. If anything, partner up, y'all work together. Okay. Anyway, so you're just going to have 3 business centers open up after yours. It could be individuals, folks. We have other entities that are a part of this. We got churches, nonprofits, charities that are all getting involved, folks, because the point of this, the service of this, is having scalable residual cash flow. And as your money is coming in, you can expect to have that money next month, the month after that, the month after that, and the month after that. Remember, I go back to that chart that I showed you guys? We're talking about you receiving a predictable, secured cash flow. And that is our success rate of everyone, as everyone's doing their one-time involvement that they only ever have to do once. You're not required to come out of pocket again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, one time. And yet you're going to continue to receive all the time because with our plan of action, it secures accounts never stop opening after all of us. Now, let's go back. So let's go back here. So you see Lisa Barnes. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna do one account. So you can see Lisa's gonna receive from every account that opens up after hers now. So let's do Miss Felicia Williams, okay? So we're gonna come here and we're gonna do Felicia Williams. Felicia Williams at coopcf.com. Okay. You do one account, come down here. I'm not a robot, 12518. Okay. So that's just as if Felicia Williams just did a one-time out of pocket. When that account activates, look how fast money is in Lisa Barnes' account. Folks, that is real money. That is $8.75. Real money, just like in your purse or in your wallet. That's not volume. That's not points. We're not MLM. We're not having to do right leg, left leg, none of that. We're just mimicking and having 3 people mimic us, who also have 3 people mimic them. And look, all they're doing is putting their first name, last name, email address, and phone number, doing a one-time out of pocket. When that happens, the person that invited you and 9 others are going to receive immediately. Now, you see that Lisa just received money. Watch when I go back over here to Letitia's account. Remember, when I refreshed it, her money didn't move. Watch when I refresh it now. Does Letitia have more money? Yes, she does, folks. Independent of her involvement. See, you go here, okay? She received money when her 3 opened up an account. But look over here, Lisa Barnes opened up an account too. She only did 1 so far. But as you can see, it was independent of Letitia's involvement. And when those accounts open up, Lisa received money and Letitia's money went up again. So folks, when you guys go back, and I showed you this, where is it here? Right here. So think about it, okay? Where is he at? Right here. There he is, Dexter Yeager here. So think about it. It won't be just be Dexter Yeager receiving $600,000 in our platform. Okay? This money would facilitate to everyone. It'll do a snowball effect, but as you see, everyone receives in the same fashion. So, but is everyone receiving in the same fashion with Amway or with B or with IX Global or with Prove It? Is everybody receiving the same predictable outcome? No, 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 no. Watch ours. Let's go back here. Now remember, Lisa Barnes only opened up 1 account, right? She's gonna have 3. So let's go choose another person here. Let's do Virginia Miller here, okay? Or no, let's do Katina Wilson. Let's do Katina Wilson, okay? Let's go here and do Katina Wilson. At 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗶.com. And we're gonna do 1 more. Let's come down here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's do Hank Capers. Okay, Hank Capers. Okay, go down here and do Hank Capers. Hank Capers at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗋𝗋.com. Now, come down here and put the I'm not a robot code 32263. And folks, this is just as if Katina Wilson and Hank Capers did a one-time out of pocket. When they activated those accounts, 1.5 seconds later, okay, more money is going to go into Lisa's account instantly. But not only did Lisa receive from her 3 accounts, as you can see here. Let me grab one of these guys, okay? Grab one here. Okay, let's do, okay, grab that. Okay. See, 3 accounts there, all opened up when? Today, okay? Go back to the money, okay? Log out. Now let me go over here. And when I go back to the, remember, look, $30 here, folks, and Letitia's account, and $300 down here. She received more money as well. So when I go back over here to the global team, you'll see where it's going to say Lisa now opened up 3 accounts. Because these were the accounts that Lisa had 3 mimic her, and Lisa received instantly. But not only did Lisa receive money instantly, Letitia received more money independent of her involvement. And whoever invited Letitia would receive, whoever invited them, whoever invited them, and whoever invited them. Guys, you see how powerful that is? how everyone's receiving as this is moving forward. This is why we have our plan of action that secures wallets never stop opening. Because what's the result? Everyone never stops receiving money. So guys, showing you the transparency eliminates all skepticism and doubt. Because if what I say for the last 9 months was not happening, I would not be doing this for 9 months. Okay. This is literally taking place every time. Okay. Now, we're going to log out as Lisa, and we're going to log in as the capers, okay? Now we see Lisa is at 26.25 and 262.50. Okay. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗏 is at 30 and 300. Got it? Now, let's go back here. Let's go to the login screen. Let's go to, let's put in Hink here. Put in the password. We're gonna log in as Hink. Cars, there's a car there, the car's there. Those cars too, we'll just do it just in case. Okay, bicycle. Okay. So Hink, when we log in as Hink, we're gonna do the same exact thing. Okay, Hink's gonna be all at zeros, just like Lisa was, and just like 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗏 was before we added the counts after them. Okay, C's all at zeros. We're gonna scroll down here. This is all the work that's involved, folks, in terms of someone opening up an account. You see, when we say there's no skill set. See, there's zero resistance to us having success. There's nobody in the world that cannot do this. No one that cannot. If you don't do it, it's just a choice. You just do not. And that's fine. Because we don't want people that don't want to receive unavoidable cash flow to be involved. Because that's going to stop income. And we want this to continue to always flow and scale for everybody. Because the money is already embedded in the system. All we have to do is just do the execution that everybody's only doing once. And having 3 others mimic, that way accounts never stop opening after all of us. Now, let's go back to some more folks here. Let's do Otis Edmond, okay? Otis Edmond here. So we're gonna do Otis Edmond. Yeah, at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶.com. Okay, come down. Let's do another name here. Let's do William Rivera. Let's do William Rivera. At 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶.com. Okay. And one last one here. Let's do Evelyn Chavez, okay? Let's do Evelyn. Actually, let's do a church. Let's do Greater Hope Church. At 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶.com. And put in I'm Not a Robot here, 27013. Okay. Now, hit that button, folks. That's just as if everybody just opened up an account, did a one-time out of pocket, 1.5 seconds later, look how fast money came into Hink's account, folks. Hink's still at the top there. Look, 26.25, 262.50. Folks, you saw the same outcome with Hink, the same outcome with Lisa, the same outcome with 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗋𝗋𝗃, the same outcome When you see Dexter Yeager at 600,000, do you see another Amway person on here? Because these only cater to 3%. People that are gurus, people that have levels of skill set. That's why it's only a handful that only win here. With our model, folks, it just won't be one person getting the 600,000. You saw everyone receive in the same fashion with our model. Everyone receives in the same fashion. So as you seen Letitia at 30, I haven't refreshed. I know she's going to have more money. I'm going to log out as Hink here, because as Hink was receiving money, well, let me do this first real quick. Let me go to his global team. So look, so with his 3, he received instantly. But understand, when William Rivera goes and does the same thing, have 3 come right after him, he's going to receive instantly. But not only is he going to receive, Hink's going to receive instantly and simultaneously more money. Not only is Hink going to receive more money, Lisa is going to receive more money. Not only is Lisa going to receive more money, Letitia is going to receive money. When Otis has 3 come after him, he's going to receive money instantly. Hink's going to receive more money. Lisa's going to receive more money. And Letitia is going to receive more money. When Greater Hope Church has accounts open up after them, they're going to receive instantly. Hink is going to receive more money instantly and simultaneously. Lisa money is going to scale instantly and simultaneously. And also Letitia's money is going to increase instantly. And it's going to be money they can count on month after month after month, folks. I'm hoping your perspective has changed and why what we're doing, the world is going to be doing this platform, folks. But so let's go out as Hink here. Let's go log back into Lisa, okay? Go to Lisa Barnes there. See, folks, there's not a lot of work incumbent upon anyone. Everyone's just doing this one single time and having 3 mimic them. Oh, come on. What's up? Bridges, another bridge there. Here we go. So when I log back into Lisa, look, she has the same outcome right now, 3,300 as Letitia does. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Same outcome. So when I say, okay, Letitia has the same outcome as Lisa. So when you see Dexter Yeager and Amway having 600,000 every month, okay, that money is going to be facilitated to everyone in our global community, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me go over here to Letitia and let you see her money also went up as well. Guys, this happens every single time for all of us. Letitia still only has her 3 accounts, even though Lisa opened up more accounts. That was independent of Letitia's involvement, but yet she still received money. Then we went into Hink's account and had him open up an account. He received money. Lisa received more money, didn't open up any more accounts. Lisa received more money independent of her involvement. Letitia is going to continue to receive money independent of her involvement. Folks, as everyone is receiving money independent of their involvement, who's going to stop money coming in that's coming in independent of their involvement? Nobody is. So when I go back to this board, if Amway was receiving, let me turn some lights on here. It's getting dark in my house. Think about Amway receiving like this, folks, or any company, any one of those MLM or any high ticket or any affiliate marketing or any mining or whatever companies these people are all jumping into. But let's say where we had Letitia, right? LAE, and we had Lisa, we had Hank, we had Ed, we had Felicia. Who else we have? I can't think of the names, but let's say Don, okay? What happens when everybody opens up an account? Y'all see that? Yeah. What's gonna happen? 10 people receive instantly and simultaneously. So when Letitia opened up an account, what happened? You received money. When Lisa opened up an account, what happened? Letitia received money and you received more money. When when Hank opens up an account, what happens? Lisa receives money, Letitia receives more money, you receive more money. When Ed opens up an account, Hank receives money, Lisa receives more money, Letitia more money, you more money. When Felicia opens up an account, Ed receives money, Hank receives money, Lisa receives money, Letitia receives more money, you receive more money. When Don opens up an account, Felicia receives, Ed, Hank, Lisa, Letitia, you again, every single time. And we're all scaling. It's not over here, folks. It's not over here. We're not this. This is having everybody cooperatively receive. Everyone's doing something one time, and it's collectively snowballing and scaling everybody to whatever their number and their goals are and ongoing. Money that they'll be able to have, not just what they received that month, they can count on receiving that money the next month and with scale, because this just continues. And so everyone's gonna be literally receiving evidence. You saw money coming to everyone as accounts were opening. The beauty of having evidence is what? That's transparency to those new that are coming, that everybody prior was receiving money. If not, we wouldn't be here talking about it. The money comes to us instantly. And as money is in your account, it goes right into your account. You can withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime your money is $50 or more, withdraw every single penny. So guys, that's me just giving you the perspective here. You want to get back into contact with the person that invited you either to this community or had you to watch this video, because maybe if you didn't see your name, because I told people, pass it around, show it to anyone so they can get the perspective, because perspective is key. Don't look at this like things you've done in the past, because we're not them. Got it? So this is Douglas Ford. It's been my plum-pleasing pleasure to bring you this transparency perspective video. As we like to conclude every time we do a Zoom or a meeting or a video, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Come join us. We're launching. Let's launch in your area. Take care. God bless.